So I'm in my car on my way to work, and I am moved to share something. So I'm going to do that before I go into work real quick. So God, amazing as he is, he does love a mystery, right? So about a year ago, he told me to prepare for change in my life. And he didn't tell me what, no specifics, just that there was going to be changes coming, and I needed to be prepared because they were not all going to be easy. Okay. So far, it's just, kind of a forewarning, like nothing specific. A few months later, he tells me, you need to quit this job. This one job that you have, which was 3 days a week and half my income. And I'm like, something else lined up, something coming, cricket. So step one, trust in the Lord, even when you think there's no plan there. So I did it, quit that job. A couple weeks later, my church asked me to help out at their preschool, filled in that income that I was missing in a way that was more beneficial and more in line with what I was really wanting to do, which was get out there and kind of work as a missionary in the faith. So, I'm like, all right, so that worked out. That was great. And then I'm cruising along, 6 months later. He's like, okay, now you need to cut back on your other job, which is really difficult for me. But I'm doing it, right? So I quit working on Saturdays, and I know he's got plans for me. But after that bit of communication, other than like share your testimony, which is what I'm doing, he's not told me anything else, like what I'm going to be doing. I have no idea 6 months from now or a year from now where I'm going to be. All I'm trying to do is just be obedient and submissive to God. So that's what I'm doing, right? I am, and I can see the benefit, of course. I'm spending more time with my family. I have more time to myself. But now there's nothing, right? Other than sharing the testimony, there's nothing. It's like, okay, so God has told me to get ready for change. He's introduced some of those changes, but now what? Now what? Now what? Now what? Now what? And I'm very impatient. And I realized after a lot of prayer and meditation and speaking to God that I have things in my own life that I have to work on before God can move me on to my next stage of whatever it is I'm going to be doing. And that is probably what this time is meant to be, right? So I have this very negative outlook on things. Like I always expect bad things to happen. I hope for good things to happen, but I really don't expect them to. And my mindset's not great. And, I have still some issues from my childhood that I just have to work through. So I want to just encourage anybody who's like trying to hear what God is telling them and listening and waiting for the next bit of advice or, direction. If you're not hearing a solid direction, maybe you need to look inside and see if there's something within your own life that needs to be tended to. So I know with me, there's a lot. God's working on me in a lot of different areas to make improvements and changes. So I'm just going to continue to do that work, and I'm going to continue to be patient, and I'm going to be ready to move the next time he tells me to move. And that might be next week, and that might be next year, and that might be in 10 years. I have no idea. But all I can tell you is continue to be obedient. Do what God tells you to do, and he's going to take you to a greater place. So anybody who's like waiting to hear from God and you're not, just take a deep look inside. And, I ask God, show me what I need to work on, Lord, and I'll start working on it. And he will, and it won't be pleasant. But, in the long run, it's work you have to do if you want to continue to work and move up with the glory of God. So I hope this is helpful to somebody. I'm going to head into work, teach me some, elementary school kids how to speak proper English. I will talk to you guys later. God bless you.